I finally made it. Many would ask what it took to get here. Most would say I'm overdramatic when I say blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, I lost a lot along the way. Slipped up but never stayed. Dusted myself off and got back up, and I was on my way. Started off as a breeze, then life hit, and I knew then it wasn't going to be easy. That's when the sweat started to kick in. Struggling to make deadlines? Not gonna lie, I did a lot of procrastinating. Life hit again and showed me how wasted time could be taken. That's when the blood was drawn. And then my heart started breaking. The tears fell, and I lost hope. Started to slip. I felt like there was no hope. I needed help, but couldn't call my folks. I chose this route. This was my destiny, and I was at stake. Moment of truth. I wouldn't be nothing without you. God, of course. I couldn't have done it without him. Many times I wanted to quit, but a small voice whispered up and at it, "You're going to make it, and there's no doubting." Contemplating suicide many times, I thank God above I'm alive. Almost lost my mind when he took one of mine. I was right there, almost at the finish line. To my pops, I know I made you proud. And my family, I love you for always holding it down. My best advice for the next one in line, prepare for the impossible but possible. When in the right state of mind, never quit or back down. Leave a legacy worth writing down. Believe in yourself and follow your dreams. When in times get hard and shaky, pray to the heavens to protect you and carry you through those things. Fight and fight until you reach your goals. Don't let up and finish strong. Know your worth and give it your all. Try your best even after each fall. Get back up and push to the finish line. Bandage the wounds, wipe away the sweat, and dry your eyes. Your journey is almost over. My name is Asia Shakita Henry Robertson, better known as Bleugangsta. I am 31 years young. My birthday is September 13th, 1993. I was born in a small town called Noonan, Georgia, at Noonan Piedmont Hospital. My parents are Rebecca Joyce Henry and Raymond Lamont Nickens. I have one brother and two sisters, maybe three, but I don't know. Let my dad tell it. I have an older brother and an older sister and a younger sister. My brother, he is 32. Nope, 30, yep, he's 32. My sister's 32. Don't ask, that's a long story between my parents. And my baby sister is 12. My brother is on my mom's side, and my little sister is on my mom's side, and then my older sister is on my dad's side. Growing up, what music? I mean, music was definitely a part of my life. My dad is a singer, so yeah. Then I danced growing up. With my dad being a singer, of course, he encouraged me to sing. My older sister sings. So yeah, music has always been in my life in some shape, way, or form. Where I call home is 39 Milton Street. That's where I call home. That's where most of all my memories are. And I grew up in a household with my granny, my aunt and her first husband, her 5 kids, and me and my brother at the time, because my sister was nowhere to be found at that age. We'll get to that story on down the line. But yeah, my mom was around. It was just the fact that I didn't have that normal mother and daughter type of thing, you know. But granny, I learned a lot from being in the household with my aunt and my granny and my uncle. They taught me a lot. So I feel like growing up, I had extra siblings. You know, like I said, I grew up in a household with my aunt, 5 kids, and it was me and my brother. So anywhere they went, me and my brother went. They did not leave us out, and I shout out to my aunt and my uncle. Rest in peace to Uncle Tony, but they definitely looked out for us. Uh, Memories with my mom being and living with my mom. Her first husband, I do remember that. We stayed in a big house. Her first husband, he sold that dope, that real dope. But yeah, my mom always worked. I will say that. My mom definitely always worked. Um, she always worked. Can't really don't know too much to say about it. It was just a strange relationship that I wanted to be a little better. Watching TV and movies, and you see that mother-daughter action or that daughter and father action. I didn't really grow up like that. My daddy was definitely in and out of jail, in and out of my life. So, most of our relationship was through jail letters or jail calls with him. So, yeah, like I said, my granny, my aunt, my uncle, and my other aunts, they stepped in and helped too. I'm most known in my hometown for my dancing. I won't say I used to be, I am a mime dancer, praise dancer, whatever y'all want to call it. But I do use all my talents, and one of my talents is the fact that I can dance. I've never been ashamed of it. I really enjoy when I do partake in that part of my life. Um, and it's crazy because how I got into it, my mama made me go to the church and try out for the team. And so, yeah, um, with that part of my life, I grew to meet some spiritual sisters. Shout out to Final Breakthrough. Shout out to Friendship Baptist Church, praise dancers. Shout out to everybody in that particular part of my life. Y'all know who y'all are. If I miss y'all name, I apologize. But I definitely learned stuff dancing. I grew up in a household that we Baptist. We go to church. We communion. That's what I grew up in. But as I grew older, you would see that I stopped looking at that side of my life as being religious and being more spiritual and being more free. Went to school. I was a good student. I would really say I was a nerd. Didn't really have much friends. The friends that I did have, I feel like I only had it because of my cousin Ariel, because she was, I guess, the more popular one in the family. But yeah, trying to fit in. I definitely would say in my general school days, I was definitely trying to fit in, definitely doing crazy stuff to fit in and to be seen instead of just being my authentic self. I didn't start learning to be authentic until later on in life, maybe start going to college. But yes, like I said, made good grades, graduated. I knew when I was 16, I literally made a plan for myself. When I tell you, I wrote everything down that I wanted to do, wanted to be, wanted to accomplish on that list. And I always said, whatever on this list, I don't care what order it is, I am going to check every part of that list off. And I'm still working on it, but I guarantee you, I got a lot of checks on that list. Bad kid, I wouldn't say I got a lot of whoopings. I wouldn't say I didn't get whoopings, but I did. If you ask any of my aunts or my uncles or my mama, they would definitely say I had a mouth. I was a crybaby. If you ask any of my cousins, they would probably say I was bossy. I was always the youngest trying to run things. Yeah, yeah. Even when I went to my dad's side, like I said, I didn't really have that relationship with my dad because he was in and out of jail. So anytime I would visit my dad's side, I would go to my grandmother's house. Rest in peace to my grandmother. I would go to my grandmother's house. She had a huge house off of Jimmy Carter up there. She had a huge house every summer. or every break I would go up there and I would visit, you know. They would love on me and do all this. One of the memories I remember from that is, let's see. Oh, one summer, um, we was down there at my grandmother's house. This was my brother. Sometimes my brother would come with me too. Um, we did a lot. Like when I say my grandmother had a lot of stuff. Like she had food pantries. Like she had food on top of food. She made sure she never ran out. Like she kept the yard clean. Well, we kept the yard clean. She made us do it. Like she would get us dressed on Sundays. Like all of that. We had skateboards. We had skates. We had basketball. We had 2 trampolines in the back. We had a pool. All of it. So this one summer we was on the skates, and my grandmother lived in like a cul-de-sac where it was a circle at the end of the cul-de-sac. And so we would go up there, and it was like this little circle thing with a like couple of trees. And I want to say my brother did this, but he had took a branch and he threw it against the tree. And when he threw it against the tree, bees came out. When I say bees started swarming out of the tree, we trying to skate on our skates, trying to get away from it. My brother yelling, he getting ate up in his mouth. I'm getting ate up in my hand. I want to say the next day, my brother had a swollen mouth. I had a swollen hand. I can't remember anybody else that got bit, but that was definitely a memory that I will forever remember happening at my grandmother's house. But yeah, yeah.
Ring.
What's your last name, nigga? Who's Blue to you?
Blue is my baby sister. Yeah, we grew up together.
Yeah. Same dad?
Same mom, different dad. I'm actually named after her daddy. I grew up in a household with 7 kids, 3 adults. My grandma, my auntie, and my auntie first husband. Me, my sister, and my auntie, 5 kids. You know, like we ain't, you know, my mom, you know, she was out, you feel me, like, she was in and out, you feel me, like, she made ends meet when she could. I never did understood until, you know, I got older, you feel me, so I don't blame her, you feel me, I love her, but it was just me and my sister, you feel me, like, I used to go to my sister, grandmother them house up there in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Didn't have no reason why I was up there. My mom would just drive me out, running around there. My mom would just drive me out there. My sister would be back. But you know, if I can go backwards, I can go back though. You feel me? I've been up for my sister more than I could though. There's a lot of shit that happened that I ain't know. That I ain't know about. See it around that time, you feel me? Like, you know, so I was going through shit, but it was just like I already know, you feel me? Like she you know what I'm saying? It went from me jeopardizing my freedom from dealing with one chick and then turn around. She dealing with this chick and it got her in the psych ward, you feel me? So my mind everyone I'm just like shit, what the fuck I supposed to do? And she texting me like shit, y'all come get me, but it's just like damn, so like what the fuck do I supposed to do? I can't do nothing, you feel me? Like you don't understand. Like if I could I would. Like if I could switch the places I would, but you know, that shit got down. That shit, you know, I was fucked up about it because I couldn't do nothing for her. Mama calling me. I'm calling goddamn the girlfriend. The girlfriend goddamn pissing me off because she acting like she don't know what the fuck going on. Like, And I just left it all to God after that. But, you know, she home. That shit came natural. Cause like when she came out, you know, it wasn't no, like I say, man, you know, me and my sister, we just started this bond, you feel me? So when she came out, you know, she had other shit going on. You feel, I was just glad, you know, she was happy. My mom used to be like, hey, check on your sister. So after the time back then, shit, if me and my sister did come and say, if your mom Duke's gonna hit me, like, hey, check on your sister, you know, shit like that. But, you know. And I just, like I said, we just started bun say, let me see what she got going on, you feel me? Like, you know, just want to hear, you know, each day, you feel me? Like, I gotta hear from her, like, shit, like, I need to know that she woke up, you feel me? Like, I heard from her that she good, she got no business, she got her own emotion going on, you know? Like I try to make it. I try to make it every day where I hear from. But sometimes I might not test, but I eventually got them test. It might be late. Like I hit the last night. See what y'all got going on with y'all there. You feel me? Like Jay, a little round of conversation with it. Like that's it. And it played a role. You feel me? But like I say, life is choice. You feel me? Like you can't blame nobody. You gotta take full accountability to what you do. You feel me? So, but it played a role. Like now I grew up with no granddad or no uncle, no dad. You feel me? Like, and I feel like shit. If I had a granddad, you feel me? I'd probably know how to fish. But I ain't never been fishing. You feel me? I feel like if it wasn't for my auntie, her first husband, you feel me? I probably wouldn't been into the sports like I am. But it more definitely played a role in it though. It played a role. Picky. I want to say selfish, but and caring. And this is a story that I tell a lot of people about my sister on the reason why I don't eat cheese. It was this time, when you be little, when you was a little kid, your mom would get the Lunchables. We couldn't get our candy until we ate everything. And my sister was just eating. She was just like, bruh, you can have my candy if you eat my block of cheese. So me being me, I ate her cheese and it mixed me swallowing. She told me some brother. I'm not giving you my candy, and I throw all that shit up. And ever since then, I ain't never eat cheese. It's a big difference. When we was growing up, man, my sister really ain't really just see eye to eye like that. Like she ain't want me dating nobody, no shit like that. Like I don't know what I really didn't understand that part. Like she ain't want me dating nobody, no shit like that. But at the same time, I was very goddamn protected of her. She might not know it, but I used to goddamn be like, "Hey, nigga, don't call the phone. I'm talking to my sister." I used to tell my sister she was goddamn, she was gonna be gay. I used to tell my sister she was gonna be gay. You ain't fucking no nigga. Years later, hey, look now, you feel me? But now, now we on a path where she always wanted that brotherly love from me, but I never could give it to her because either I was too busy in the streets or goddamn in prison or some shit. But she always wanted that, you feel me? But like I said, we never did see eye to eye type shit. But we at a point now where we working on a bond, we building. And I actually kind of like, you feel me? Like she'll hit me up. Sometimes you like, shit weird. Like, so hit me up, so talking about she gonna take me on a lunch date. Like, what the fuck? You feel me? But we getting older though, you feel me? I kind of like it though. So, I hope we get better with that though. One, no matter how hard it get, keep pushing. Don't listen to what nobody say. Like, if you want to do something, you can do it. Life is all about choices. So, with that being said, shit, life is what you make it. You feel me? Like, you might get in a predicament. It might be sensation. That might just be God putting you in that predicament to see what type of choice you're gonna make. So, never get up. Like, if you want to do something, you can do it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I like what she doing. When she first started off, I was iffy with it. You feel me? I used to tell her, yeah, you don't need to do that, you don't need to do that. But like I just said, she ain't listen to me. She kept pushing. You see what she at now? Fucking with her. Like, I like Bleugangsta. I ain't even gonna lie, I don't even know what it stands for. I don't heard it said plenty of times. She was down there in goddamn college or some shit. You feel me? At Gordon. I wanna say, was it Gordon? She was down there in college down there at Gordon or some shit. I think I had went to a little party down there or some shit. And I found out, like, I guess she called herself being Pyro or some shit. You feel me? Like my sister, gang bang, like, fuck hell nah, you feel me? Like, but back then, I ain't really paid too much attention because she down here in college, you feel me? Like, some shit happened down, you know what I'm saying? These niggas down here, you feel me? Like, but me personally, I just know, like, that wasn't her, you feel me? So, as time moved forward, you feel me? I don't know, goddamn, you know, it's a such thing called goddamn If you know what I'm saying, you get dipped out, you can't be no blood no more type shit. So once I heard the goddamn the Bleugangsta, I'm like, but she might not be pirate, she don't fuck with the Bloods or shit or some shit like that. That was the first thing that came to my mind. With that I thought of at first, you feel me? That was what I thought of at first, because she never did tell me what Bleugangsta stood for until she actually just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And then I actually heard it, but I really just can't tell you right now.
It stands for beautiful living every day until God answers and God steps to accomplishments.
She had that name when she was praise dancing.
Nah.
So how she come up with that?
She got blue from college. And then she added the Gangsta.
My name is Rebecca Joyce Ransby. Describe Asia in 3 words. Calmness, neatness, boldness.
What's one of your favorite memories of Asia?
Dancing, praise dancing. Easy.
Was you around much?
No,
Why was that?
I was traveling. And plus, are we talking about similar or just Asia?
We're talking about both of your kids growing up. How was your parenting with them?
Awful.
Why would you say that?
Because for when I had my first child at 18, and, I was just like doing me at the time.
Okay. Children?
Pretty much. For this day forth.
What would you say affected them the most?
Me not being present.
And how's your relationship with your children now?
Rocky.
What are you doing to change it?
What are we doing to change it? Trying to be closer together.
And what does that look like to you?
Progress.
Is there anything that your children do not know about you that you would like for them to know?
No, I'm open.
Did anything happen to you as a child to make you the woman you are right now? Some would say you're kind of standoffish, closed-minded. You don't share too much about your past or you.
Just never talked about, so.
So now we want to know.
Okay, I'm listening. Question.
Is there anything that happened that make you so closed off or so defensive?
As a child, my mom and dad used to argue a lot. So I think that affected me a lot. I mean, it's like my mom always caused a fight with my dad. So yeah.
So you grew
I
up.
can remember that they arguing all the time.
So it affected you.
Yeah.
In what way of your upbringing?
That now is like I start arguments.
So you self-sabotage.
Pretty much.
Why do you think that's a pattern?
Duh. It ran through my family. Me growing up seeing that.
Are you willing to go to counseling?
Absolutely.
Would you go to counseling with all your kids?
Almost definitely that.
What's something that you wish that your children will always remember, no matter how many times y'all bump heads?
That I love them.
Say that. Do you know everything about your kids?
No.
Why is that?
Because they don't talk to me.
Why do you think your children don't talk to you and share?
I guess because the outcome. Me being so aggressive. The way I talk.
Why are you like that though? Like why is that something that you use to communicate?
What?
Your
It's just the way it come out. I mean, because it's like this. If you know you haven't done anything to me, but you ask me, why you being so aggressive? Why you looking like that? That's just me.
That's just your demeanor.
Yes.
Is there anything that your kids saw that you wish they didn't see growing up?
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
Can you name one of them?
Me fighting. Being abusive.
Okay, I got a story that I want to see if you recall. I want to say it was when you were with Joe and y'all lived in Forest Park somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I want to say y'all was on the verge of breaking up or you found out he was cheating or whatever the case. Do you recall holding a gun to your head in your bedroom and your daughter walking in on you?
That wasn't with Joe. I don't think. You sure it was? In Forest Park in the yellow house?
In the apartment, not the yellow house. We was in apartments.
In the brown apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, I wasn't holding no gun to mine. Y'all holding a gun to shoot his ass.
He wasn't in the house.
Right, exactly.
Okay. So, do you think some of the things you went through traumatized your children?
I mean, if they was around, yeah.
Do you think it affected them being in relationships, either with family ships, friendships, or
It
relationships?
shouldn't.
But what if I told you it did? It did affected them and how they go on and create relationships.
So you're saying they picked up a bad habit, so they acting out like I did.
Yeah.
There had to be a reason why you acting out. Did your significant other act up, or you just want to start something, or what? It worked both ways, so.
I do. I do, but you know, people pick up behaviors from other people.
Right.
And what they
But you gotta
saying.
ask yourself why you acting out like that. What did your significant other do to you for you to act out?
Or it could just be what happened to me as a child that I seen that now I'm repeating.
Like this supposed to be right.
I'm self sabotaging, or I'm standing in a situation I know I should leave, or stuff like that. Yeah.
So it's not no monkey see, monkey do. You know how you feel.
Okay. Can you talk about the fathers in your children's life?
Oh.
Or your relationship with them?
Okay. My oldest, it wasn't no relationship. It was a one night stand.
How did he get his name?
We weren't even going together or nothing like that. And how he got his name, I had a boyfriend. His name was Raymond. Raymond became my second child father, which is Asia. That relationship was violent, domestic, abusive, traumatized, hurtful, painful, couldn't get out, trapped, miserable. So.
Did your child know that?
No, she was young. She was a newborn. She didn't grow up around it. But yeah.
Did you share that with her when she was growing up?
No, for what? She didn't ask. I'm not gonna tell.
Why is that?
Because I'm not gonna down talk her dad.
Okay, how's your relationship with your last child father?
Now or then?
Now and then.
Started off, it was wonderful, nice. We had our ups and downs. We ended up getting married. Stayed married 10 years. Divorced now, and now no communication, which I like it like that because he's the only one that can get me out my character. When I say out my character, I'm cussing, ready to fight. So it basically not talk to me at all, period.
Do you, would you say that you carry around some hurt on you with you?
At first I did.
You don't feel like you carry hurt with you now?
No, I'm at peace.
With what?
With myself. I didn't get no apology, no forgiveness, no nothing because I had to forgive myself for saying in something like that with your Asia father and Samari father for so long. So I'm not asking for no apology.
What is it that you want your children to see or take from you?
That I'm a strong, independent woman.
Do you believe that your children know that you're a strong, independent woman?
It shows.
What traits do you think your children got from you? You can start with your oldest.
The game.
The game.
The game out here in the streets.
Okay. What did you
just telling lies to people. Make them feel like, yeah, I got you.
Your middle child.
The knowledge of going after something you want.
And your last child?
My attitude, stubborn, hard.
Do you tell your children you love them?
Oh, most definitely, Mari. Do I tell you I love you? Raymond, do I tell you I love you? Aisha, do I tell you I love you?
Growing up, did you tell your children that you loved them?
Growing up, at what age?
Say around 10. 10,
About 10.
Were they hearing the I love you?
I love you part. No, not really.
Why was that?
Why was that?
You didn't know how to show affection?
I do. I did.
You just didn't think it was necessary?
Right, at the time, no. Just know that Mom, Raymond, Asia, Samara, Mom is always here, willing to sit down and talk to you about any and everything. From you to me, whoever, anything you want to know, or if there's anything I want to know about you guys, let's be open and honest.
What is your whole name?
Samara. A miracle. A ransom.
McKee said it right, because I ain't finna keep...
Samara, a miracle Ransby. Ransby.
How old are you?
12.
How are you related to Asia?
She's my sister, and we got the same mama.
Different daddy? When was you born?
March 22nd,
What year?
2012.
How's it like being a little sister?
On both sides.
How's it like?
Good. I go out.
Describe your sister in 3 words.
Sensitive. Funny. And aggravating.
What's your fondest memory of your sister? With your sister?
When we went to the water park, when I was little, like little, it was me, her, Raymond, and Rodney.
Did you have fun?
Yes, and we went to an indoor water park. Because that was the only time I could see, because he would come around once a month. She'd be so antisocial.
How does that make you feel when she don't come around?
I don't know. Because now that I got a small, I can call her. Instead of having to use my mama's phone and call her off Messenger.
How was it when she moved to Florida?
That was a dumb decision.
Why you feel that way?
Because why would you move to Florida?
Your sister moved to Florida to get a fresh start. Go ahead. Express yourself. You're free.
How? I don't know. Because she would still come around.
Yeah. I made trips to come visit y'all.
Once a month.
Right. Mara, I lived all the way in Florida, sis. You know? How'd it make you feel? You don't know? Did you miss your sister when she was gone for those 3 years? You love your big sister? How much?
I love both of them a lot.
That's cute.
But I love my main sister more.
Who's your main sister?
You.
Who's you?
Angel?
Why do you love your main? Why do you love Asia
Because
more?
she's the only sister that calls me, that check up on me, and don't vanish for like a 4.
So, with you being the only child in the house with your mom, how's it like growing up?
I don't live with my mama. I live with my grandmama.
So, when you spend your time with your mama, how's it like? What was that like?
We go shopping and come back to the house, and she cooks, and I go to sleep.
How's your relationship with your mom? What's that mean?
Sometimes good. My mama a crazy. Cause she is Gemini.
What's something you want to tell your sister or that you want her to know to carry with her throughout her life?
Stop being so sensitive. And be stronger.
So you think when somebody's sensitive, that means they're weak?
You just have sensitive feelings. Your heart is so sensitive.
Why do you think that?
Why your heart sensitive?
Why do you think your sister's heart so sensitive?
Cause like when somebody get on her last nerves, not even on her last nerves, she'll cry. And then be the next day she's so what's that word? Bipolar.
What's it like to have a face of your sister?
She stole my face. She stole my face.
But she older than you.
Okay, but still.
How do you feel when somebody say you look like your sister?
I get so mad
Why?
because I do not look nothing like her.
You really don't believe you look like your sister?
No.
Stay right there. I am your sister. Okay? She say she don't look like me.
I hate when people keep saying that when you post pictures like of us together, people be all up in your comments saying like, oh my god, y'all twins.
You don't think I'm twins?
No.
Especially when y'all both have y'all dreads out. Oh my god. Y'all really are twins.
Sister, why you don't? Why? That's a compliment.
Cause like I don't want to have a twin. I want to be my own self.
Me too. Me too.
But bring your mom.
Well, you blame your mama because they say I look like her, and I don't look like her.
I don't look like her either.
Shoot, you can't be blaming me. I didn't birth you. What do you think about your sister's music career?
At first, her music was iffy, but I told my friends about her music.
What do your friends think about your sister's
One
music?
time we was in art, and you had just sent me your music video. I think it's called "Make Me Over" with her inside it, and I showed my friend, and I made them watch the whole thing.
And what they say?
They like it.
Did you like it? Do you have any talents?
Yes.
What's your talent?
Eating.
Interview over it.
Wait, I have more. Eating, dancing, and I can sing. I
Sing?
Can you sing a tune right now?
I sing when I'm alone.
Pretend like you're alone and sing a song. Close your eyes.
No,
No? Okay.
cause my singing.
It's horrible.
I don't have a voice like my sister. 'Cause
Babe, look at my face. Babe, look at my face.
I don't even know where she got her voice from. Cause she sure
My
can't.
daddy.
Her dad.
I never met my daddy. Unfortunately.
Cause my mama can't sing, my daddy can't sing. All my daddy can do is eat. All my mama can do is yell and repeat.
I'm ending it. This is the man of the hour who we will be talking about. Mr. Raymond Lamont Nickens, born March 6, 1963, passed July 14, 2018. This is my father. This is the teddy bear I got made for him after he passed. My father is known for singing, known for trapping. We didn't really have like a real close relationship, but it's ironic that I would still label him as or label myself as a daddy's girl. No matter what people said about him, bro, you can't turn me against him. You cannot turn me against him. It's always like that. In and out of jail, most of our relationship consists of writing letters when he was in jail. So I used to have like a lot of letters. I can't remember or recall what I did with it. But yeah, known for singing. He's known for not ever finishing a real song, but my daddy can blow. My daddy can really blow. I want to say he's the one that got me into singing. And after he definitely passed, I can say I definitely put my singing voice on the back burner. Um, what's a good memory that I can recall? Uh, I can recall one summer I was at my grandmother's house, and this was the time my daddy was out of jail. And like, he would always like go off. You know, that's before I knew what he was actually doing. And like this particular day, it was getting ready for bedtime. I was at grandmother's house. That's where everybody stayed at grandmother's house. And I was getting ready for the bed, and he was getting ready to go make his play. And before he left for the night, he took me in. He sung me a song, and he gave me kisses before he left for the night. Like, yeah. And even when I did spend time with him or whatever he had going on, I guarantee you he had me with us. He had me with him. We was walking miles and miles and miles, visiting different type of people, doing all this. Like, he would have me with me. He would have me with him. What can I say? I want to say, like I said, you know, growing up, a lot of people had bad things to say, but I never really let that get in my head until I got older to where I could really see for myself, you know, how he was and, you know, what he chose to do instead of, you know, what he chose not to. Um, I can say, I guess around that age, maybe 15, 16. Again, he was still in and out of jail, you know, broken promises. And, you know, I'm not that same little girl no more. I'm a teenager now, like, you know, and I want and I expect you to be here and be a daddy, but you wasn't. Yeah, you know, one time I just got real fed up of answering collect calls, of writing letters, and I told him, anytime you get locked up, don't call me, don't text me. Don't call me, don't text me. One of the most hurtful moments I had with him while he was alive was I graduated high school, and this was the point that he was out of jail. He was out of jail for a good, I want to say, 2 years, right? And doing whatever he was doing, but I told him I graduated in May. Since you out of jail, I would love to see you there. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. He wasn't locked up or anything. I want to say the lady that he was dating at the time um, kind of got in his head or something. His excuse was he was making money or working or something. And I knew it wasn't the case. I knew it was the lady probably convinced him not to come. And, you know, that really hurt my feelings because I would have, and I said this literally, I said I would have preferred if he was locked up. Like, how can you be free and you chose not to come to your child's graduation? Like, you wasn't there, you know, growing up. You was in and out. I really have vague memories of us spending time. And if it is us spending time, it was always, you know, me running with you while you go do your plays, you know? So that really hurt me to the core, and to the point where I want to say uh, when I was 17, 18, that's when my sister on my dad's side came back into our lives. And that's a whole nother story within itself. But yeah, like our relationship was kind of off, especially when I grew up. When I was turning 18, by that time, you know, I was freely smoking weed. And so I want to say my cousin them tried to get me and my daddy to talk. And I told him, I said, the only way I have a real conversation with you is if you fire that weed up. No cap. My mama used to hate the relationship me and my daddy had. She always told him, you need to stop trying to be her friend, and be her, her daddy type stuff. And it wasn't nothing that I didn't respect my daddy. It was just the point where you wasn't acting like one. So, I mean, at that point, you really had to work for, that title. Like, I used to start calling my daddy old man. Again, it wasn't like to disrespect him. It was just the fact that, I feel like the definition in the black community of what a father and what a dad and what an old man or what a baby daddy is, it's so different because, a lot of people can say they're a father, but you daddy material. Or you got people that you say is a daddy, but really father material, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like my dad really wasn't. I want to say I learned that he didn't know how to be a father because he really didn't have his father in his life. So let me say that. Again, with our relationship, it was an up and down. Good times, bad times. On our good times, it's the point where he can call me and he'll be talking to one of his friends over there and he want me to sing for them. And vice versa. Or, I be telling my friends about my daddy, man, he can blow, he can sing, he need to be famous. And I'll call him on the phone and I'll be like, Daddy, all I need for you to do is sing. He'll just sing, bro. Like, no questions asked. That is what I really miss the most about my daddy is his voice, bro. Like, he was like an angel on earth the way he sung. So, yeah, I want to say there was a lot of disappointment moments, with my dad, but, overall, my love for him outweighed all the broken promises he ever made with me. Like, so, what it do, what it is, it's your favorite Virgo that's 5'2" and fine to Bleugangsta here. So, I'm sitting outside of Chili's. Today is Friday, July the 11th. I happen to be off today. And I decided to take my big sister out for lunch or brunch, whatever you want to call it. If you know the story of me and my big sister, we had like an off and on type of relationship growing up. So we're trying to rekindle it. So hopefully everything, I know everything will go well with this meetup. Just because I know we're both in a different headspace, and so we're older now, so we should be able to rekindle our relationship to where we can be a part of each other's lives now. So I'm excited. I'm waiting on her, and then we're gonna go in here and eat and chop it up. But yeah, hopefully I can get her on this camera. So yeah.
The very first time that I met you, but so at what age did you recall that you had a sister? I was told I had a little sister when you were 2. Do you recall any summers spending time with your sister? Like riding a tricycle, red and black bike down grandmother's driveway, taking pictures on the side of the big house. The big house and best. Very different. It's very spotty. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so I literally, if you want me to be completely honest, from that time point, like I remember meeting you one time, and then I remember being at your mom's house one time. Yeah. I remember being at your mom's house once. And I don't remember ever until I was grown, until I was like 18. Okay. Legit. What's your name? Ashley. Ashley. How old are you? 33. how are you related to Asia? Or blood?
She's my sister on my daddy's side.
Are you the oldest? She's the oldest?
I'm the oldest. She swears she's the oldest sister, but I'm the oldest sister. She might be the oldest sister, but I'm the oldest. If that makes sense.
So you stated your childhood, remembering your sister is very vague. So what age do you recall rekindling your relationship with your sister?
I was like 18. I remember my dad's side of the family. This is like after I got my first job at Rite Aid. And I went to my dad's house once. And I don't really too much remember him.
So what do you remember when you rekindled with your sister Asia?
Me and you going over to Tanisha's house.
Was it Tanisha's house?
Yeah, Tanisha and the white girl had an apartment outside of.
We met at T's house.
I don't remember that.
We met at T's house for the very first time. You was there, and you was upstairs, and I was scared to come upstairs.
I do.
And when we reunited, we was on the steps and we hugging and crying.
Oh, yeah.
Pops was there.
That was the very first.
Have you had a favorite? No. You have, I mean, it's one of my favorites of the months. So far, I love dragon fruit. So. I love it.
I've never had dragon fruit.
It's got dragon fruit and the grapefruit in it. So I love it.
Thank you so much. You know what? I do regret. I didn't know that was Valentina's apartment.
What do you recall from that moment on?
I remember our dad and Ronnie arguing and fighting outside. I kind of blocked all anything. It's not good. I don't have very good memories or like spot one of me and Asia until I'm much older. Like I remember like when me and you went to Tanisha's house and we would try to meet. Me and you would try to rekindle and we'd go like through our other side of the family that I don't really, it's too much trauma with. So as we got older, we would find each other in different points of life somehow. Like I remember you coming to see Isaac. It was Christmas time. At my first townhouse, like by my first apartment with me and my son. I remember Thanksgivings. Any holiday I've ever done with my family, it was really with you and your side of the family. Nobody really realized that I didn't do.
Remember that Thanksgiving you came to my house?
So I did that like 2 or 3 years with you. That was kind of like my holiday tradition. Like even, yeah, you and Tanisha came to even my second apartment. I was still with PJ, and I got picked up from there. And I don't remember what we were doing, but I walked outside the family.
This is a picture of all my kids. I got in the I'm over here.
Then I've been to your house. We always have a party. I've been to your house a couple of times. I can't remember what Stockbridge, something. I remember that. I don't know. I think I'm the wrong sibling to ask. I'm a very anti-family person.
So how's your relationship?
Right now, good. I
never really had a bad. There was never any bad blood. We have very big traumatic bonds. And we both have lived very hard lives. The foundation that we were built from and what we had to serve. The cards we have still. So like Asia raised herself and a lot of everybody around her. I kind of raised myself. Not by myself, like in like the homes and stuff. But Asia was the only one, even like my mom, that was like I considered my family. Like I ain't really had family. That wasn't a thing. I had very traumatic situations with people with blood family. Like that's what I had. And I kind of isolated it too. Always did that. That was the one thing me and Asia had in common. We would somewhat stay around our moms, but always branch off and got to be getting our own shit on, like away. Yeah, exactly. But right now, we have a great relationship. We try and text and keep up with each other. So she's doing a lot better life than I am. She's going for a great. She's married, got a house, doing her music and stuff. That's really, I love that about her. I sing what I can't do in front of people. I refuse. I think because I feel like where I got my voice from, that side we're trying to pick up each other.
So what's your what are you? I don't want to say expecting, but what are you looking forward to with this new rekindled relationship with your sister? I know y'all bumping your knees sometimes.
Well, that's because we're both every dog will have our own opinions and our own perceptions of things. So, I don't know. I think it'd be fun. I want her to be more in my life, like my kids' lives. I want her to be around them. I want them to know her. Because my kids don't know anything about my dad's life. We don't do that. I refuse. I don't want. But my sister, I want them to know that she's special. They can learn a lot. So.
What's 3 words that can describe Asia?
Passionate, resilient, I kind of want to say I want to go between protective and unique, but like I also want to say bold. No, that was on the spot. Passionate, resilient, and fearless.